Hello friends and fellow gamers, MKxJUMP here, and in today's video we're checking out this week's event for Idle Heroes, which looks pretty interesting. We've got a brand new hero, which I will talk about later on in the video and let you know my initial thoughts, and as well, we're going to be checking out what else we have this week, and it's honestly a bit of a mixed bag. Free-to-play players could get something good, or you might get nothing. People that want to spend crazy are going to get so much, but people that are kind of in the middle, I think this event might be a hard skip. However, one big thing that might be on people's minds is, should I use my scrolls or not? And that is definitely something I'm going to be talking about, so make sure you stay tuned. So folks, let's get into today's video. So every day for logging in, it shouldn't come as a surprise that we get 3 heroic summon scrolls each day. Make sure you log in and you'll get 21 throughout the week for free. That's pretty nice. Now let's go take a look at the normal stuff for this week. First of all, the Palace of Eternity is here, and it lets you swap 10 Eternal Crystals to get yourself a copy of the brand new hero. You can swap Gloria, Waldeck, Saja, you can swap Onkiramaru and Andrea as well. Is it worth it? Is this new hero good? Well, it's something I'm going to be talking about very soon. The Palace of Crystal is how you get these Eternal Crystals, and every 400 heroic summons you do will get you 5 Eternal Crystals, up to a limit of 2,000, although you really shouldn't be doing more than 2,000 heroic summon scrolls in an event. What I do want to say though is, if you go ahead and buy the value package here and get yourself the Palace Key, you'll unlock the lower levels here, which will get you 15 additional crystals. These crystals don't have to be used this event, they carry on over, so if a good hero does come up, you can instead swap for them, which means that actually you can go ahead and go crazy in one of these other events and then swap for a light and dark hero that may come in the future when they come out. One word of warning though is the Palace of Crystal isn't actually available during events where light and dark heroes are given away. So Christmas and Chinese New Year, that's not available to you. So picking up the Palace of Crystal is only doable outside of those events. So I, in my opinion, would save your Eternal Crystals for events where you can't get access to the Palace of Crystal. Moving on, don't forget that Sky Labyrinth is still here, so if you haven't already, go ahead and finish off your Sky Labyrinth. We did pretty well on the VIP series. The video for that will be coming out this weekend, so make sure you subscribe to see how we did. Now, these value packages we should probably talk about because they've been ramped up massively. You can see here that you're getting twice as many gems as normal and 200 scrolls for an $100 package, which is crazy, and as well you're getting these Bamboo. And Bamboo are really interesting because they can be used to give you a chance to get some really cool rewards in the special event for this week. So I'll talk about that very soon. Hero Lottery is here. Every 5-star copy you get of the new hero will get you 4-star armor. Nice, they've bumped this up from 3-star to 4-star. Love to see it. Good change, DH Games. And the summon prizes, well, this is pretty standard for heroic summons. You're getting the usual Prophet Orbs and Scrolls for each level, and 50, 100, 200 all will get you Bamboo. Same for 300, 400, and 500. So getting those Bamboos is pretty nice. You can get 70 in a pass, and that number is important, so remember it for later. For 200, you're going to get yourself a bonus copy of Scary. 300 is going to get you Soul Symbols and Cause of Transcendence. 400 will get you a copy of the brand new hero, and 500 will get you Glorious Relics and another Core of Transcendence. So it's quite good if you do some passes. However, it's only really worth it if you want to get the max rewards from this event, or you want to get your hands on the new hero. If neither of those things are true, then you should probably save your scrolls. A big thing is that Halloween, Black Friday, Christmas, and Chinese New Year will be coming in upcoming months. Each 4 weeks will bring one of these huge events. So what they're probably trying to get us to do now is use our scrolls early so that we're left with no scrolls when these big events come, forcing people to either miss out or spend. So folks, to advise you on how many scrolls you should be using this event, we'll be taking a look at the special event for this month. So folks, stay tuned. Now, the Hero Exchange event is here. This offers Carrie and Russell, as well as Onkiramaru. The price is really nice for Russell and Carrie. It's 6,500. I think that's very, very reasonable. Onkiramaru for 6,000 is a little bit expensive for me, considering just how not great he is. So yeah, Carrie and Russell here is good though. So if you haven't already got yourselves Carries and Russells, grab the copies from here. And as well, guys, Greydor's Blessing is here for the next 2 weeks, so go ahead and use that if you need some fancy smancy armor to put on your heroes. Be warned though, it does cost a lot of gold and a lot of gems, and the price from gold is something that's going to scare me actually for the VIP series, because we're running pretty low. Good thing though, this event does give a lot of gold. So let's go take a look at the Leisure Vacation. First things first, let me explain to you the vacation travel. there are 4 different cities here that cost different amounts of bamboo to explore. The first city here, which my camera is covering, costs 35 to go out. The next will cost 40, the one after that 45, and here it says 50. However, to unlock the following cities, you have to find the special item here. And annoyingly, this special item doesn't offer any rewards. It is literally used to unlock the city. So for most people, it will seem like a low roll because this panda doll does nothing but unlock Shanghai. So if you're in Chengdu and you're trying to get yourself something good, sadly, you might not get anything other than this stupid panda, which is going to only unlock Shanghai. Go for Shanghai, you might get soup dumplings, and that's going to go ahead and unlock Hong Kong. And then the Bohemia, I don't know what that is, that'll unlock Beijing. And finally, if you look at Beijing, these prizes actually look pretty good. So let me explain to you how this works. Basically, each time you use a bamboo, you have a chance of getting one of these rewards. Then once you've managed to get a reward, it is removed from this pool and the percentage calculations are recalculated to give you a better understanding of how your probability is going to be. So you can potentially get some really good stuff from just using a single 35 bamboos. You have a 10% chance to get a 5-star chest, a 10% chance to get a 9-star light puppet. There's a 10% chance to even get a golden crown. But you can also get the other stuff here, which, to be honest, isn't bad. The orange artifact fragment is probably one of the worst things here. The panda sucks, because the panda is simply going to unlock the next city. And these boxes here also aren't that bad. These are giving potentially gold or spirit or dust, depending what you choose. And that's a decent chunk of gold and spirit as well. So happy about that. And there's 3 of those you can potentially pick up. So you need a maximum of 8 to unlock the next city. And 8 will guarantee that you get every single thing you see here. But you could simply go in with 2, 3, 4, and maybe even pull Golden Crown, a 9-star puppet, or a 5-star selection chest. So that's also really, really nice. So free-to-play players, you're probably wondering, how the heck do I get these bamboo? Well, we already said 500 scrolls is going to get you 70 bamboo, and that is enough to do 2 stops here in Chengdu. So that's 2 opportunities to get yourself the Golden Crown, a 9-star light puppet, or the 5-star hero selection chest. So is it worth it to do 500 scrolls? Well, let's look at the other ways that you can get bamboos before I make that decision. First of all, we've got the vacation party here, and this is actually giving us rewards depending on the different things we do. So for every 10 heroic summon scrolls you do, you'll get 5 points, and those 5 points will move you along here. For every 5-star hero you get, you'll get 5 points. For every 4-star or above tavern quest you do this week, you'll get another 5 points. And for every 100 gems you consume, you'll get 1 point. Now, you have a max of 100 points from the gems, 100 points from Tavern Quest, 200 points from 5-star heroes. So without using any scrolls, you should be able to get 400 points. 400 points will take you along to this elite 5-star hero shard here. You're also going to get gems, scrolls, and 20 bamboo. 20 bamboo isn't much at all. In fact, none of these rewards are that exciting. But if you do go ahead and use some scrolls, they'll push you forward. 200 scrolls will unlock you this. It will get you to 500. 200 scrolls will give you the final 100 you need on top of the 400 you'd have already got, and that'll get you 50 bamboo. 50 bamboo plus 20 bamboo is 70, and that's going to go ahead and give you 2 attempts from the vacation travel, again without spending. However, if you do 200 scrolls, you're going to be left with 30 bamboo left over, because if you remember, in the summon prizes for 50, you get 10, for 100 you get 10, and for 200 you get 10, so that's 30 bamboo. It's 35 to go to Chengdu, so if you do another 100 scrolls, you're going to get a Core of Transcendence, 5 Prophet Orbs, Soul Symbols, which is crucial for a lot of people when they're trying to move around their heroes, and of course, 10 bamboo. That 10 bamboo will give you just enough to go to Chengdu, so I actually think the best thing you can do is 300 or 500 scrolls, depending on how far you're trying to push your account. It'll give you 3 or 4 tries in Chengdu and potentially get you some decent rewards. Everything after this bit here, where it says 500, doesn't really excite me. You've got skin shard packages, you've got potential light and dark heroes, maybe they'll excite you, and if you do want to push ahead, then I guess you could go ahead and use more scrolls, but there's no appeal for me to go crazy using your scrolls. I think just get to 500 and call it quits. So I think 300 scrolls or 500 scrolls are the best number to use for free-to-play players or low-end players. Now, low-end spenders can get excited. The Happy Vacation card here is amazing. That's going to get you a decent amount of gems every day for a week. It's going to get you 8 glorious relics every day for a week, and also an amount of gold and spirit depending on your level. This is a fantastic resource recharge for the VIP series. I love to see it because I'm really low on gold and spirit, and the amount of gems we're going to get is huge. The amount of glorious relics we get is huge. This is definitely worth grabbing if you can. The vacation surprise also isn't that bad. This is giving 10,000 gems, 100 scrolls, 200 million gold, 60 bamboo, and a 5-star hero selection chest, all for 50 bucks. So mid-spenders, this seems pretty nice. Now, another important thing for mid-spenders is the 60 bamboo here isn't enough for 2 passes. It's only enough for 1. So if you want to get the most value out of those, you're going to have to do a few more scrolls to push that ahead. However, if you do get the 60 bamboo here for 50 bucks, and you manage to go to the vacation party and pick up another 70, that's going to take you to 130. Now let's think about how much we get for using scrolls. Well, 1 whole pass is going to get you 70, if you remember, so that's going to take you all the way up to 200, and then if you do just 50 more, that's going to take you to 210. Now, if you manage to get to 210 bamboos by doing 550 scrolls and doing all the completions that I spoke about, as well as buying this pack, that means you can go ahead to Chengdu and you can visit there 6 out of the 8 times. Visiting here 6 times is pretty good because that's going to really push your odds of getting Golden Crown, the 9-star Light Puppet, and the 5-star Hero Selection Chest. So I think for people that were going to go ahead and buy this package, you guys can afford to use a few more scrolls. My recommendation would be to start off just by doing the scrolls you need to push yourself into the 500 and then see if you can get lucky. However, you will be left with bamboo because 60 is an awkward number. So then you could argue, well, push to 400 then, so that you can get yourself another attempt. Now that's a pretty okay argument, but by the time you've got to 400, 500 is super appealing because this gives glorious relics and Calls of Transcendence, and then you know that all you have to do is another 50 just to get another attempt. So in my opinion, if you were going to go ahead and buy the vacation surprise, doing just 550 is okay. Bear in mind, though, that we do have big events coming up, and that's the big thing I wanted to talk about. This event feels like bait, a way to snatch some scrolls off us, but the thing is, it's not that bad when you consider what you're getting. You are getting Golden Crown and 9-star puppets, so it's only baiting us away from a small number of scrolls to get a lot of rewards. That's quite nice when you compare it to what we'd normally get from previous events where you'd have to spend like 2,000 scrolls to try and get something like that for free. In addition, you could high roll and not have to use very many scrolls at all, or any for that matter, to go ahead and get your Golden Crown, and in that case you just sit pretty on your scrolls. And the big thing with scrolls is Halloween, Black Friday, Chinese New Year, and Christmas will all require you to use scrolls, and they're coming up. So guys, don't go too crazy with your scrolls. I think 550 is really the most you need to use, and for a lot of lower end players, you can get by just fine by using 300. If you don't even have that many saved, that's okay, just do the usual amount. I'm sitting on 1500 here on the VIP series, so I'll probably do 550 summons, but another thing I wanted to talk about is, are the summons even worth it when you consider the new hero? Well, yes, for the rewards, but the new hero, does that tempt you to go ahead and do more summons? Well, let's go take a look at this guy, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not impressed. His speed is 1172, which means he's pretty slow. His normal passives are giving him HP, attack, block, and control immunity, which is nice, especially considering he synergizes with block, well, kind of. Let's look at his basic attack. When Xiahou launches basic attacks, he restores 30% of his lost HP, that's nice, and reduces all enemies' precision by 15%. Reducing an opponent's precision by 15% is not that significant. I get it that he's a block hero, and it makes it easier for your heroes to block, but you also need to be at like 100% block to benefit from this. So 15% precision removed from your opponent really is not that great from a basic attack. Also, bearing in mind, his basic attack is just going to hit one opponent. That's it. It doesn't say anything about hitting multiple opponents. It sounds like it sucks. The Impeccable Strike. When allies block 6 times in total, so you need 6 blocks across your whole team, Xiahou increases all allies' attack by 20% and armor by 20% for 3 rounds. This sounds like a PvE stat. Increasing your attack could be quite nice, could increase the damage you do. Maybe a block team in PvE could be a thing, But as well, look, the bonuses of the attack and armor get doubled on himself, so that could be quite good too. Maybe he's got a really massive active skill, which he actually kind of does. But the sad thing is, all of his attacks don't target that many people, and this is too situational of a buff. I'd rather run Rogan, honestly, guys, and you'd get a much better bonus for your team that comes in every single round. So this isn't jumping out to me as amazing. And then we go ahead and look at Irresistible Momentum. This is his active skill, and he's going to hit a single enemy, reducing their armor by 80%. Then he's going to hit that target 3 times, dealing 500%, 660%, and 810% of attack damage to the target in turn, and additionally, then he'll increase all allies' block by 35%, and the amount of damage he'll do will increase when he's imprinted. So actually that gets much higher. That's going to be 600%, 800%, and 1000%, and the block bonus he gives is 40%. The issue is, this is an active skill that's going to improve your team's block on a hero that is slow. That is not good, because the problem is your opponent has already attacked by then in a game mode such as PvP. So I can only see this being relevant as a PvE hero. And again, I don't think that's going to be good enough to make Xiahou a good hero to run on your team. Being this slow and not being able to put that block boost up early is really going to suck. You're probably also going to want to run him on an energy feed team, because I don't really want to fancy giving this guy an energy artifact. With that kind of damage, I'd rather give him something a little more powerful. I guess you could give him an energy artifact, but then even if it's energy feed, he's going to be a little bit slow himself, so I'd rather just feed him with other people. And he does not jump out to me as a very good hero. You could argue, but block synergizes with Eloise, woohoo! But Eloise is already a standalone good hero. She doesn't need someone like Xiahou. The only bonus is, oh look, 20% extra attack. If I want to buff Eloise's attack, I'm just going to run better support heroes. Andrea, for example, gives a lovely boost with that active skill, and that's going to give holy damage 20% for 3 rounds. That's really nice. And that's going to heal everybody in the process. It's beautiful support. And if I wanted someone from the Forest faction that was going to give a better boost, I've got Rogan. He's given 20% of attack when the round ends. It's just straight up, there you go, have 20% of attack. And by the way, if you're an assassin, have it twice over, get 40% of attack. And Rogan doesn't have to do anything to do that. And then he's also giving Bloodthirsty to allies, which allows them to heal. He also has his own inbuilt healing, which is brilliant. So Rogan, a fantastic hero. I'd much rather run Rogan. Xiahou just doesn't do anything exciting for me. I don't think he's a very good hero. I don't think he's going to change the meta at all. And honestly, he's just one big hard pass disappointing hero. So for that reason, I don't think any of you should do more than 550 scrolls unless you are planning on super whaling out this event and going and visiting every single city here and trying your luck at getting rewards. And if you wanted to spend a ton of money, you probably don't even need to do 2,000 heroic summon scrolls. The big thing about this event that appeals to me about scrolls is just the sheer number you're getting for spending money. And the bamboo, that's nice. That's the real appeal of spending. So maybe you just use this event as a stockpile event where you spend money, you get gems in, you get scrolls in, you get some bamboo, visit some nice cities, and then that's it. You're done. But the issue is, if you're buying palace keys, you've then got to go to the Palace of Crystal and you're going to get a load of eternal crystals. So one thing you could potentially do is do 2,000 heroic summon scrolls here, get loads of copies of this new hero, and just swap him out when a much better hero comes along with your eternal crystals. And that would actually get you decent returns from your palace keys. So if you do plan on buying these big packages here, I guess you should use scrolls because you're going to get value from your palace key. But honestly, guys, this event doesn't jump out to me. I don't think you need to spend too much money at all. I don't even think many of us need to consider the additional rewards available here. I know we've got light and dark chests. I know we've got 9-star light puppets. I know that we've got mysterious artifact selection chests. And look here, you're even getting guild coins and monster parts from this pack, as well as dust. But really, this is big spender territory to push this far ahead. Hong Kong, you can look at it and go, wow, that's giving Starspawn cores. But again, you've got to spend loads to even access Hong Kong and Hyrule there. And I get it that with each city, yes, you're getting dummies, you're getting mysterious artifact selection chests, so that's quite nice, but you have to spend so much and use so many scrolls to get there. So I think the kind of people that are going to benefit from this event is if you're a mid-spender, you just buy this 50 bucks package, try your luck by doing 6 attempts in Chengdu, maybe you'll get lucky, maybe you won't. If you're a free-to-play player, just do 300 scrolls, and again, try your luck in Chengdu. And for anybody else, if you're a mega whale, then sure, max out this event, get a ton of rewards. But if you fall in between Mega Whale and Mid Spender, then I think all you do is just pretend to be a mid spender and save some money this event. I don't think whaling out is a good idea. I don't think this event is offering enough for me to be like, oh, you have to do this. And locking us into using scrolls to get the bamboos makes me feel slightly uncomfortable. I think I would only be encouraging people to do a ton of scrolls if you were buying these higher end value packages and getting those palace keys. And even then, scrolls are going to be crucial for Halloween, Black Friday, and Christmas, and Chinese New Year, which are all yet to come. So guys, I think what we do is we just hold off this event. We've got some really good rewards in the past for spending, and I think this is just to chill out, don't spend too much, and I imagine that future Heroic Summons events are going to offer much better rewards, or simplified rewards, where we aren't relying on getting lucky in some silly city visiting quest. So it's not for me. However, folks, you know what is for me? Check out next week's shelter mission. We've got Nosuke, Tix, Rogan, Morax, Ammon-Ra, and Russell. So hopefully that gives you something to look forward to throughout this week. And yeah, I'm very excited. So folks, let me know in the comments section what you think about next week's shelter mission. Let me know what you think about this week's event. Maybe you think spending's a great idea. I don't, but of course, your opinion does matter too, so drop it in the comments section. And yeah, I think free-to-play players could potentially really high roll and get a golden crown or a 9-star puppet, but it does require you to use 300 scrolls or even 500 if you wanted to push a little bit further ahead. So folks, let me know how you do, let me know if this event treats you well, and maybe someone in the comments section will manage to get themselves a golden crown. Until next time though guys, have a fantastic week, enjoy this event, and happy idling.